Dear very dark black man, this will be my last take on this particular conversations around the NGO money and all of that things because they are quite very important and urgent national issues that are happening. For example, the allegations of the Niger Republic's president on the payment of France to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to situate a base there and all the things that are accompanying. So we may have to look into that. But I'll drop this as okay. Before I say anything, VDM, I'll allow you see. I'll allow everybody to see this video, very short clip of VDM's claim that 78 million has been recovered in the whole process of recovery. And then what's next? Then I'll come back and talk some more.
All right, so first of all, I really want to say thank you to all the people that have called to reach out to me since this thing happened. Even some people that I did not think would call to check up, they've called to check up. So I really want to say thank you. And also, I want to thank God for the progress so far. We have been able to recover 78 million, even though the suspect pointed that the person that I did it with has run to Ghana. So hopefully we'll be going to Ghana very soon. And when they did an analysis on the website, this is what we found. Top threat countries and region, because there have been threats from different places that we did not even notice. So these are countries and region. The total amount of threats on the NVOI website was 614. 614 from the US, Nigeria 58, Moldova 4, Singapore 3, and Israel 3. This is the chart of everything, and also this is the full analysis and the key findings. So cyber attack reports on NVOI. Since launching the NVOI website, we have identified.
Okay, so that's it. That's very dark man making some shocking revelations there. 78 million being recovered, and the next step going to Ghana. At the end of the day, I look at this video and I can confirm personally that whatever BDM is doing is a prank, and then he's not being serious because the level of information he's sharing with public would not, because again he's not he cannot be the person doing this tracking and recovery. It must be with the security agency, and no security agency will allow you to share as much as this information with the public when you still have a long way to go. From 78 million from 160 million is still less than 50%. So there is no way. That's not something to be proud of. However, I need to say this at this point, and God bless me with a mentor who is not just graced by God, he's also been around a while to be able to understand environmental and societal happenings and use that as formulas or ingredient to create valuable education for those of us that follow him. And he said to me several years ago, at this time, the what led to it was there were several pastors with several charisma at that time, giftings and powerful um, charisma, so to speak, and that ability to pull attention, and then they have become so popular. He told me clearly, and in words that I cannot particularly say, but of course, paraphrasing now. He said, "You see, pastors with charisma, giftings, talent, ability will attract large followings, will become very influential, become popular and famous, and may even be mistaken for celebrities or entertainers. But then they will quickly also fade away. And then you see these pastors you see in the corner of streets, one room, not so big, look like as though they are not even productive, but they are. They have their members, they are doing their message. They may not become so popular, so famous that everybody knows, but they'll be there with the staying power. They will be there for a long time. Charisma, giftings will give you sudden fame, will give you sudden influence, may even give you sudden wealth. But you see, character will give you longevity, which is of course the most important thing. For a lot of us, our giftings have attracted people to us. But you see, if you do not have the character, if you are not careful, you allow your charisma to come before your character, This popularity will only be for a short-lived time, only for a while. It will fade away. And that information stuck to my head. And I can remember very well. Growing up, there were so many pastors in Benin that were very charismatic and gifted. They were jumping from one churches to another. And then there were some pastors in some mushroom locations, permit me. Upper Sakmobaya Kemaru. You know there are some churches that are just behind. They're just somewhere. It will look as if they are not growing, but one keyboard is one. You see, the man of God will be the one. Zero scandal. Zero scandal. Churches like that have spent 30 years, 35 years. They've even built generations upon generations. They've done handover of administration to another. But you see that charismatic pastor, that tele-evangelist that was bustling and jumping everywhere those days, we will not see them anymore. I was told recently by a friend that a very popular tele-evangelist in Benin was bedridden, has been bedridden for months. That man was virtually everywhere. His posters and flyers were everywhere. The pastors he mocked, and he was using, when he's doing his program, I go to head of him saying, don't go to a place where there's no power. If there's no power in a place, it is like a jam lecture. Power is the reservoir for today. He is bed. I'm not mocking him, I'm laughing at him. He is bedridden somewhere. That pastor, he said, does he have power? Does he have charisma? May have lacked giftings. He's still standing. The church is still growing. In short, the man has been able to groom young people, and they have entered certain industries, and they are going to pay tithe and tell him thank you. Why am I saying this? Very dark man, you must be careful. I consider this as a prank. There are very many informations in the public place that seems to make it so. First, the FCT Police Command detailing that they are not aware of investigation. And so, of course, there is another Omotoya Williams on X, formerly Twitter, who declared that the guy that was with you in that initial video that he did, that was wearing the Arsenal jersey, is not a police officer or an army officer, as you claim in that video. That the guy is a Taxi Task Force member who is from Kogi State and a popular Abuja cab driver. That most people that come into Abuja and they drive around and come into Abuja through the airport knows the guy. And there are many other, even Dami Crane, your forgotten fraud is not your friend, declare that you are in just renovating the school. Obviously, a smart person will know that this is all drama you are trying to pull attention. Other people say that you are trying to deceive, manipulate people against the smart video. But I see this, just like how some of us are aware that what Don Jazzy gave to you is like a bet to say, don't worry, money they shot anybody matter, and he did it and it happened. That's what you are doing. Now, you have also taken it upon yourself to manipulate society. But I'll tell you very clearly, if I were you, I would choose longevity on this particular journey. I would choose to avoid scandal on this particular journey. I will focus on putting in value and ensure that my integrity of my name is being upheld at all times. Because this prank, you are pranking Nigerians, has its long-term implications and consequences. Has its long-term. I don't know who is advising you. I don't know. But this thing has a what. No matter the drama you are going to come out of it, no matter what you think you want to do, even if you come back and have 2 million schools renovated, there was no need for this. Don't allow. Of course, some people say you're already a cloud chaser. I don't want to use that against you for now, because at the end of the day, it seems like it may be negative, and I want to give you the benefit of that, to say, let's see how far you're able to go with all that you have put your hands to do. A few things you've done right in recent times. So because of that, cloud chasing may not be. Maybe at doing your job, in doing this job, you've been able to hit cloud buttons, but to say you're a cloud chaser may not be what I want to use. I beg you. This thing, it is time to call it off. Because it's okay, it's you are enjoying the attention and everybody's talking, and then tomorrow your mind is going to come back. But like the story I shared, giftings and charisma will give you sudden influence, sudden wealth, sudden fame and popularity. But you see, character with no scandal will give you longevity. And it's something that all of us, anybody that is on earth, wants to be able to do something for a long time, until that you will not be alive and your influence would have capsized. I would better that I have a staying power for 35 years over something, consistently putting out my voice, the things I can do. I may not have all the powerful influence. I may not be known by millions of persons. Even if it's 10,000 persons that knows me, That they can trust my voice and respect my name. That's all. And that's how we used to say those days that good name is better than riches. Good name is better than riches. Good name is better than riches. This prank, stop it right now. 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 I'll catch you another time. Much love. That'll be all for me on this particular matter. I move on to other very serious national issues. God bless Nigeria. I'll catch you another time. Bye for now.